Hello, my sexy muffins, and happy Pride Month! Whoop whoop! Anyways, I hope you're all having a wonderful Pride Month, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing another part of Abel's Sprite, which is part 5, and again, it is part 5, and that Abel is Yandere for Jack Bright. Jack Bright's the darling, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Now, disclaimer: the artwork in this all belongs to Gav Imp. They have allowed me to use this artwork for this mini series that they requested. They are a Patreon, so it gets put up first. And this is all their artwork. Here. Here's some of it at least for you to see, and also some of it will be in here, obviously. Anyways, on to the actual disclaimer. Disclaimer: Abel and Jack Bright are not in the main canon to be yandere or a couple or any of that in the main canon. But it is a multiverse, so there is probably a sub-universe where Jack and Bright are a couple, or sub-universes where there is that they are yandere, or a sub-universe of both. Anyways, that is just that. Anyways, the main universe of the SCP Foundation that we have is not that this is canon, and it is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and fictional yanderes and shipping them is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it, and separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Obviously, this is just for fun, and there is all consent and everything and such. Now, we left off where Jack Bright was in the aftermath of having made love to Abel and submitting to him. So now we left off with the aftermath of that, and now that is taken care of, this is going to be the video in which Jack goes back to his regular days of working and such and all that, and how he deals with Abel being his new doctor and etc. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoy this, and let's do this. Jack woke up early and got to work brushing his teeth and taking care of his hygiene, singing to himself in the shower. It has been a while since he's seen Abel, and Abel has grown very agitated not seeing Jack. So, of course, the first thing he got was a D-class sending him some paperwork that he had to see Abel. Jack rolled his eyes and sighed. He did not want to see Abel anytime soon, but he knew he could no longer push it off. He just hoped it wouldn't end up with him being fricked in the butt by Abel this time. He goes down to have some breakfast. He was going to drag out and make Abel wait as long as possible, eating a donut and having some coffee. He read the file that they had, and everything was hunky-dory and such. He goes down to Abel's cell and sees Abel there and alive and very much fuming. Jack pushed open the door to this containment after putting in the code and all that such, and walked over to Abel. Abel looks at Jack angrily, striding over to him with long strides. Jack had to step back to keep Abel from him in the distance, pushing the clipboard and file at Abel's chest to keep him away. "Don't even think about it, Abel. I am still angry with you," Jack says, firmly glaring at him. "That does not matter to me. What matters to me is who do you think you are, Jack, to leave me for so long," he says. Jack glares. "I know for a dang fact I am Jack Bright, and that I do not belong to you and don't have to see you if I don't want to." Abel glares more. "Oh, Jack, you think that's gonna fly next time?" he says. "I can very easily break out of my containment cell. The only reason I haven't yet is that they said you would start to behave." "Oh, I don't behave for anyone like you, not at all, and it's not going to happen. You're just going to have to sit and wait like a good boy." Jack shoots back and then goes over to the table, sitting down. "Well, are you ready?" he asks. Abel glares and sits down. looking at Jack, how he wanted to kiss Jack and to be able to make love to him again. But he knew he had to play his cards right. So, what is on the agenda today? Well, everyone's been asking what your sexuality is. This is a Pride Month one, so I'm just teasing a little thing. I do not have a sexuality. I only want you, he says. You only want me? That doesn't sound like a sexuality, even though I am very sexy, Jack says, smirking. Abel just looks at him flatly. Don't test me, or I will just show how sexy you are. Jack blushes and looks away. Frickin' smug bastard, he thinks to himself as he writes the notes. Have you ever had sexual attraction to anyone before? No, he says. Just you. Okay. Have you ever had any romantic feelings for anyone before? No, just you. Jack stops at that, almost twitching. Abel had romantic feelings for him? He did not know how to process that, so he quickly grabbed the file and left, storming out with Abel almost chasing after him. Jack barely got out and almost felt like he would pass out. That is when a research assistant said, so if Abel has feelings for you and has had sex with you, Dr. Bright, does that make him gay? He says. Jack glares at him. We are not discussing this. And that has become the latest topic at Site 19. Of everyone wondering what sexuality did Abel have and why was he so interested in Bright of all people. There were tests that usually led with D-Class being unalived and killed to see if if Abel would be attracted to them. They were not. Finally, they decided to have Jack talk to Abel again. Jack was more confident in this time talking to Abel and hoping that it would all go smoothly. Okay, so you've never experienced any attraction to anyone before me? He says, still not believing it. Yes. Jack said, Yes, Abel says firmly. I'm sick of these tests. What is your results? Jack typed it into the computer for the change into his file, which we're not changing the real file, even we'll get to that then. And SCP-076-2 appears to be demisexual, only having a sexual attraction to one person and romantic attraction to one person, being double demisexual, and demi-romantic. And that is to Dr. Jack Bright. He typed it and saved it into the research file. Okay, now that's settled, Jack says, looking at him. We have to discuss the other new containment measures. New containment measures, he says, looking at Jack. What are those about? Well, since I'm going to have to be here sometimes, I thought I was going to entertain myself, because honestly, I do not want to make love to you every time that I have to be entertained. Abel glares and scoffs. Fine, but I get to request a few things. Jack looks at him confused, and they ended up searching on Amazon, and what Abel researched and suggested was various intimate adult fun time toys in the BDSM category. Jack's face was red as a tomato. He had to manually put in each one that Abel wanted to have required in the new containment area they were building, which was an indoors house for Jack and Abel to live in the containment cell with Abel's cube nearby. Jack was not excited about this in the least, but was very much nervous about what Abel would do to him with those various devices. It also turned him on greatly. The idea of Abel dominating him made him bite his lip and look at Abel. Okay, he could admit. He could have meant that Abel was good in bed, and it made Jack weak in the knees. Abel smirks at him and then pulls him into a kiss, kissing him deeply, making the research assistant that was helping gasp in shock at this as he watches Abel force his tongue into Abel's. As he watches Abel force Jack's tongue aside with his own, dominating his mouth. Jack slapped Abel across the face, bit his tongue, and then stormed out. Cheeky bastard, he said, leaving in Abel smirked. He could not wait to have those toys. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. I was super excited about this one, actually. And though I tripped over it somewhere, I'm not going to edit the audio and such. Anyways, also, fun fact Abel is most likely Arrow Ace in canon because SCP 076 2, aka Abel, is does have no interest in adult fun time and never has had a sexual attraction and never had any romantic feelings for anyone in canon. So most likely that Abel from the SCP Foundation is most likely in canon, main canon, and not fanfics and stuff. Arrow Ace, which is rather cool. Welcome to the Arrow Ace icon. Literally, we can use him to conquer Denmark. Literally, just send Abel in and conquer Denmark fully. Yes, that is a joke. We are not conquering any countries or invading any countries, but if we did, Abel would kick ass for sure. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If there's anything else you want on to see in this mini series, this is the Pride one. I will probably do a second one. I just really had this good up Pride idea I wanted to do, and I wanted to also set up future Patreon videos which have adult themes in them because they get these steamy accounts. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you, Gav, for being the one to request this mini-series and being my first patron and also artist for the channel. Again, that is a reminder in the description and pinned comment is going to be Gav's art. Please go to her Tumblr and support her. Give her all the love because she is amazing. She is queen. She is bae. Well, she's not my bae, but she's Wicked's bae. But she is bae, artist, the artist bae. And yes, and we stand a wholesome artist. Also, fun fact. No, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. Okay. Thank you, Wicked Brony, for also being my second patron and just as wonderful as Gav. You are wonderful. You are perfect. You are amazing. You're both very understanding when I can't do videos right away, and I appreciate you both so much. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And hey, if you want to see a future chapter, like if Jack was able to containment breach Abel and bring him to a pride parade, would you like to see a scenario of Abel at a pride parade with Jack and how he would react? Comment below if you would like to see that, and I will do my best to do it. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye. Secret outro of the day. Do you ship Abel and Jack? I sure as hell do, as long as Jack is bottom most of the time, because I just see him as an adorable power bottom sometimes, and we love that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.